Jacob is probably the most, how do I put this, amazing thing that's ever happened to our family. Just when we thought we had life figured out, along came Jacob, and our world sort of got flipped upside down, or flushed away. Whoosh, whoosh! Being a sibling to a handicapped child can be difficult at times, but can also provide an opportunity of awareness of language or the use of certain words. One Special Brother by Ken Bradbury. It was funny. Mom was so worried about how to tell us that we were about to have a brother with a disability. She had read about the proper way to break it to the family without causing too much heartache. And here's the part we still laugh about. My big brother said, "Lots of people with disabilities use dogs to get around. Does this mean we can get a dog?" Jacob has provided us with a lot of laughs. When my little brother Jacob was 6 months old, my mother said she was going to write a book. She was going to call it 10 Things That Can Be Flushed Down a Toilet. Jacob loved pulling handles on things and watching them disappear. We'd be missing a book, or a credit card, or a goldfish, and we'd say, "Jacob!" He'd just smile and say, "Whoosh, whoosh." When he started to go to school, he got in trouble a lot. Kids on the bus would tell him to do things, and Jacob would do them. And not all these things were good. "Jacob, call the bus driver stupid."
Yeah.
And Jacob would do it. Just words, but words can be a big deal. And I hate to bring this up, but one of our major jobs was to convince Jacob that wearing clothes was a good thing.
Yes.
If he didn't like what he was wearing, he'd just take it off, no matter where he was. I think I'll skip details, but Mom had to do a lot of explaining to shopping malls when he was young. And thank goodness the people in church were understanding.
Yeah.
But the thing that got Jacob into the most trouble was his hugging. He hugs everybody, everywhere, at any time. Did I mention that he's strong? I'll have to shout, "Enough, Jacob, enough!" He understands that. Words are a big deal to Jacob. He's musical, too. I mean, for a kid who can't carry a tune, he'll listen to a song he likes, and that's all we'll hear for hours, for days, for weeks. Nothing can ruin a song like letting Jacob fall in love with it. When you have a brother like Jacob, you sort of want to be with him at all times to protect him. Of course you know that's impossible. You want to be there when other kids tease him and call him names. And yes, he's cute, he's lovable, and he loves everybody, and kids still call him names. Sometimes he doesn't even know what the name means, and he'll come home calling himself that. The worst was the night he said, "Hey, Dad, I'm a retard!" And it was really hard to get him to quit using the word retard. Because, you see, someday, Jacob will know what that word means. And I know what it does to my mom when she hears the word. In the look in my dad's face when one of his friends casually calls someone a retard in conversation. Some say, But the problem is called mental retardation, isn't it? No, in fact, it isn't. Words matter. Use the right word, please. But I'd never call your brother that name. It doesn't matter. As long as you use the word, you spread the problem, you keep it going. But it's just a word. Yes. Yes, it is. And words matter. So, what word do you use instead? How about funny? Have you ever been awakened by someone standing on your bed in their underwear singing, "Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys"? Try determined. Tell Jacob that he can't put ketchup on the communion wafers at church. How about sympathetic? When Jacob sees someone crying, his own tears begin to flow. There are lots of words you can use. Loving, bright, inquisitive. Really inquisitive. Extremely inquisitive. No, Jacob, you do not ask my friend how he smells. You want words? There are a lot of wonderful, beautiful words to describe my brother. One night, I was tucking Jacob into bed. I said, "Jacob, you're a handsome young man." "What's that mean?" "You're good looking." "What's that?" "You're a pretty boy, Jacob." He smiled, he closed his eyes tightly and said, "I'm a pretty boy." And the next day at school, he announced to everyone that he was a pretty boy. He told his teacher, he told his lunchroom cooks, he told the janitor, he told the water fountain. We often believe what people tell us because words, words matter.
All right.